Hi everyone, my name is Nkemdolin Comfort Chukuka, a passionate social media manager and a digital creator. So today I'm telling you everything I have learned and everything I know about social media management in just the simplest way. First of all, what is social media? Social media is an online platform where people talk, connect, share ideas, promote their services, and sell their product online, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and so on. So, what is my role as a social media manager? As a social media manager, I make sure all brands, company brand shows up well, looks professional, and target the right audience at the right time. So let's dive in what I have learned. So what I have learned, first of all, I have learned everything you do in life has a strategy. Same thing just as every page has a strategy. Get for example, you pouring the water in a basket, you will see that the end of that basket will end up throwing. So let's go in. As a page, you have to have a strategy. When to post, the right time to post, the kind of content to post, your right audience, and also to make you look professional. Now, knowing your audience, you can't be selling the makeup to someone who does barbing. No, you see, it can't work. So in this class, I have learned how to position each page to get each buyer that the product of that client needs by interest, location, age, and how to get the right audience for your page. Now, secondly, your bio optimization. Your bio needs to look professional. You don't just wake up one morning and you create an Instagram page and you think that, or you create a social media page and you think that you want to sell. It won't work. So now let me show you an example. The page has to have your name. This is my name now. You can see the short approximation is Comsy. And your picture profile needs to look good. If you don't have a professional picture, it is advised to use your logo. This is Comsy. And if you come down here, you will see this is the location where my business is. That is Wuse, Abuja. This is, you are telling them that you buy, sell, and rent. Then this is a link. You're going to put a link whereby if someone just come to your page, you don't need to start waiting for long. You can just go click on the link straight and you take them straight to your DM or to your WhatsApp or to your WhatsApp group. So this is what I've learned, and it is really good for any bio, whether Facebook, Instagram, for that bio to be optimized to look professional in a very good way. That is where me as a social media come in. I want to show you something. If you look at this page now, you see how beautiful it is because it has highlight. There's something we call highlight. Highlight is something that you post on your page. If someone wants to come to your page, it talks about your page, what you sell, the different category that you offer. It tells everything about your page. And then during this class, it helped me to understand what highlight means and why it is really important for you to have it on your page. So now, moving on to the next one, I also learned how to write caption, use hook, and a hashtag. Caption is like a voice. It tells people, or it makes you to connect easily to your clients or buyers. It tells people this is what you're talking about. It's just as if you're the one talking. Now, hashtag, I learned to use a right hashtag. Right hashtag make you to get visibility and reach more people at the same time. I also learned how to schedule a post. As a social media manager and you're handling a client's page, you are meant to consistently post on each of the platforms. So how do you do this? I can't just come online and be posting every time. Then this is where the scheduling tool is coming. So I can show you how you can schedule what I learned. So now this is how to schedule, which I have learned, and it's really helpful. You come over, you click on next. When you click on next, you click on more options down here. You click on more options down here. But before you schedule a post, you need to remove it shared from the story. So I'm going to go back. You're going to see remove it. I'm going to remove it from this reel. Number 5, one of the best things I learned in this class is engagement strategy. Building a community by replying posts, replying comments, answering DMs, running a poll, asking questions, and encouraging viewers to participate. That is the one of the key thing I have learned in the social media management. Number 6, I also learned how to run a simple ad campaign, choosing goals like reach, engagement, and sales. And I learned how to do the right audience targeting, setting goals, when to start the ads and ending the ads, and most importantly, making the client to reach the purpose of he or she running an ads. So I'll just show you a quick example of how it is done, or how I learned it. So this is my page, this card. So this is my content, and I want to run ads on this content. You're going to see next. You click on next. Don't know why it's taking time. So as it's coming up here, you see visit your profile. This visit your profile means when you want the people to just visit your profile, know what you're doing without making sales, or contact us or send message, whichever one you want. But I left that message. You click on save, then you click next. When you click on next, here, this is where you create your audience. This is the most important thing when running an ad. One, your content has to be the right content. You have to have a good video audit. You have to make sure that your content is speaking very good of what you're about to advertise, so that your client or your prospective buyer sees it, they come straight to your DM to purchase from you. Then here, you come here, you create your own target. So once you create your own target, you see audience name. Here you put a name of the audience. I can decide to put it comfort. Here you see location. This is where we choose location. And please, I learned that if you're running an ad, you can't run an ad of Nigeria and run other countries at the same time. It has to be separately, whereby you run an ad for the particular state and in Nigeria, you're going to run another ads for outside the country, like UK, Canada, and USA. Then before, I was doing them together. I didn't know it is different. You choose your age. There are some particular product that when you want to advertise, you know that the particular age cannot buy that product. For example, I'm into real estate. I don't expect someone that is 18 years to come and patronize properties. But though nowadays there are people who are made, maybe their parents are made, or they are currently working and make, so they can patronize you. So here you choose the age, the bracket that you want. So me, I'll just choose 23 to 55 or 50. Click on interest. So as a social media management, I have learned how to choose the right audience, the right interest for the client, for each business, each client, each company I'm going to work with tomorrow. And when I'll make sure I put those high target audiences, like the rich people, those that do inexpensive things. So this is it about the ads. Posting is not enough. So I also learned how to use professional dashboard insight to check reach, impression, insight, followers, content that is working and what is not working. And this helps us to know what is working and what needs to be improved on the page. So I'm going to show you a quick row of how it's going to be done, or how I learned it. So now let's go back to our page. So this is my page. So here you come over to where you see professional dashboard. You click on professional dashboard. Now, if I want to check an analytics and report of a particular page, what I learned, you have to come here. This insight is telling you everything about this page. Now, our views for the month of June, which is 1 month, was 4,700 views. And now, if you want to know if your page performed very well, is whereby non-followers are watching that page. Whereby when we want to do a professional or analytics report, and most of your views or most of the content you're showing reach non-followers, know that your page did very good. So now, you can see, I think this is a very, very good page. Now, the views, 98.6% came from non-followers. So this is very good. And now you're going to see everything, the things. And on this analysis, you will know what performs well for you for the page, in order for you to grow more, focus more on growing your page, which I learned. On this place, you are seeing reels. So on this page here, reels works more. So for the month of July that is coming, we're going to concentrate more on reels for us to get more people, clients, and reach our right target to make sales. Then our stories was just 1.2%, post was 1.1%, and most of our views came from non-followers. So it did very, very well. So now you're going to come over. You see our profile visit was 61%. External links is 1%. Is a better for growing page. So now I also learned this. Now you're going to see interaction on the page was 449. You can see it, and it all came from non followers. So if you push more and push more, then there are definitely going to be sales on this page, because it's currently doing better for now. So now you're going to see the same thing goes to reels. Likes is 8, save is 18 for the month of things, and you're going to see the top reels here. When you see the top reels here, so now we're going to see the followers. There are no followers. Total messages count 5. Content shared is 44. So all this will help you know what to run at that page. And for Instagram, I learned how to use TikTok to run adverts, how to grow TikTok, how to create a UK account, which I don't know how to do before. I learned how to run ads too on Snapchat. I never knew that you can run ads on Snapchat, but I learned that, which is very, very powerful. What makes me different now that I've undergone through the class is that I can run business, company fully on online presence by creating content, doing a good strategy, and I forgot content calendar. Content calendar in the sense that a 1 month content calendar, I learned how to create a 1 month content calendar by the hooks. And please, the hook should not be less than 6 words. Hooks is the first thing you see once you see a video online. That first text you are seeing there is called hook. It's called a catchy text, the one that will bring the client, even if the client doesn't want to know what you're talking about, but immediately that hook brings their attention closer to you immediately. So this helped me. I've learned content strategy, learned how to respond to customers as a social media manager. Whenever they say a customer is always right. So whenever a customer is irate or angry, I don't have to respond to them in that way. Rather, I'll calm down and make the customer to feel happy, in the sense of finding a solution to his or her complaints. That is what the power of social media is. And now I understand both technical and human side of social media. So that makes me a good and a proud student of iSwipe technology. And kudos to my tutor, Mrs. Andre Anekwe. I'm so grateful. Thank you for the impactful knowledge that you impacted on me. I pray for more knowledge and more strength upon you. Your student is very grateful. Thank you.